Hey again. This video will be entirely dedicated to an unlockable melee option for the soldier, the Market Gardener. In case you're new or didn't catch the last video, which I will leave in the description of this one, this series covers a weapon from Team Fortress and evaluates the statistics of the weapon, how you use it, and any strategies surrounding it. I will give my opinion on the weapon's viability at the end of the video. This series is intended to give you a better grasp on the choices you should make during your play. With that set aside, we can now move on to the Market Gardener. The Market Gardener appears as having the makeup of a powerful melee. The weapon will deal full 195 damage crits while the player is rocket jumping, which is huge. This upside is counteracted by a 20% slower swing speed, affecting the time between swings rather than the speed of the swing itself. The upside of this weapon allows the soldier to get in, deal large damage, or more often kill an enemy outright and escape. This is balanced by forcing the soldier to get into a likely unfavourable situation to land the hit, which will likely cost him his life, especially if he takes damage from his rocket jump. Looking at the stats, the Market Gardener is a clear risk and reward weapon. It encourages the player to take risks, which is rewarded with massive damage if you are successful. I recommend using your Market Gardener to kill high health enemies who are away from the team and won't die with just a single rocket. These typically applies to players who are overextended or retreating. I recommend holding high ground with the Market Gardener and going for kills when you see a player who is caught out below you. Generally, it is advisable to only go for gardens on enemies that you know you can kill in one swing. These are Scout, Pyro, Demo, NG, Medic, Sniper, and Spy. While he has 200 health, you should still probably go for soldiers, since they often rocket jump, which brings them under 195 health, and they carry an explosive weapon, so even if they didn't die, they will likely blow themselves up anyway. You should not jump at heavies or overhealed demos, pyros, or soldiers, because you won't deal enough damage to kill them in one hit. You should also avoid jumping at all when there are sentries of any kind around. Take care of the sentries before you attempt the Market Garden. The TF Wiki recommends you familiarise yourself with the mechanics of rocket jumping to increase your chances of getting a Market Garden. This is very accurate because knowing the ins and outs of rocket jumping can give you a definitive edge. Knowing how to air strafe is incredibly important for following targets. I won't go into that in this video, however there are other resources out there already. The wiki also recommends the man-treads and base jumper, which can definitely give your movement in the air and make it easier to land a Market Garden. If you are going to be rocket jumping a lot, then I would recommend the gunboat so you will not take as much splash damage when you jump. A common strategy is to combine the Market Garden with the rocket jumper to be able to go for Market Gardens without taking damage. This strategy can work, however, if you do that, then you lose the effectiveness of what makes soldiers so powerful, so do so at your own risk. In general, try to jump low to the ground and land next to your target to have the highest chance of getting the Market Garden. As it turns out, the Market Gardener is unbanned in all competitive leagues I could find. It is used most commonly as a pick weapon by roaming soldiers to get important kills, i.e. the medic. It is noticeably an unpopular choice, however, because the escape plan is a much more helpful tool, and going for gardens leaves you at risk of being airshot by the more experienced players found in competitive play. I think that you could definitely get effective use out of the Market Gardener, as long as you practice with it. The one-hit kill potential provides a satisfying risk that can be very rewarding at times. While this weapon is admittedly more ordained towards casual play, it has been seen that it can in fact be used in a competitive setting as a pick weapon. I can say that this weapon is a ton of fun to use, and I enjoyed using it a lot for this video. I can confidently say that I recommend this weapon to you.